Are you looking for the best places to visit in October in Europe? You have come to the right place. Unless you are solely planning a beach holiday, there is no better time to visit Europe than October. The old continent will offer you an incredible variety of experiences then, minus the crazy crowds you may find during the summer or Christmas and Easter. But what is Europe like in October, and where should you go? Keep watching this video for some basic facts about the weather in Europe in October and to find out the best places to visit in October in Europe. What's the weather like in October in Europe? Autumn in Europe starts roughly in September and goes all the way into November. October is usually considered to be the peak month, and Europe is simply fabulous then. What I love about October in Europe is that the difference between the north and the south of the continent is really visible then, with the northern countries showing fabulous foliage colors and getting their first snowflakes, while people in the south of Europe can still enjoy beautiful, if only shorter, beach days. The best places to visit in October in Europe. Italy. Most people visit Italy in the spring and summer, and from October onwards, you'll notice a sharp decline in visitor numbers. That is because around that time, the weather starts getting cooler and rainy. But that doesn't mean you can't enjoy what Italy has to offer. This is one of the best places to visit in October in Europe. The best places to visit in the fall are definitely cities like Milan, Rome, Florence, and Venice to take advantage of good travel deals. The Alps, if you want to go hiking and enjoy autumn displays, and Sicily and Sardinia if you are looking for sunshine and warm weather. It's typically possible to swim for most of October. The water is still nice and warm, and the beaches are almost completely empty. Latvia. Latvia may very well be Europe's best kept secret and, by all means, one of the best places to visit in October in Europe. Visit early in the month, and you'll see what I mean. The country turns burnt orange, vivid yellow, and bright red with the best autumn display this side of New England. There's a reason why Latvia in the fall is so spectacular. Vivid autumn displays are the result of specific weather conditions with sunny days and cold nights, often dipping below zero at night. So be ready for some chilly weather. The days will more than likely be sunny and warm, but as soon as the sun sets, make sure you have a jacket with you. Rain is also a possibility, so don't forget your umbrella. Spain. Spain is among the best places to visit in Europe in October. Much like Italy, the weather and temperature will vary greatly between the north of Spain, with places like Bilbao in the Basque Country or Asturias and Galicia getting a bit more rain than the rest of the country, whereas the region of Costa Brava tends to be sunny and pleasant with just the occasional thunderstorm. At this time of year, most of the large crowds will be gone, and prices will have fallen, making it a more convenient time to visit. October is a great month to visit the volcanic region of Garosha, an incredible hiking destination where you will also find lovely mid-sized towns such as Olet, home to lots of Art Nouveau buildings and plenty of interesting museums, scenic villages such as Besalú, and delicious food and wine. Days are still nice and long, which is great if you want to hit the trails. Austria. Europe has many great options for beautiful fall destinations, and Austria certainly has a lot to love. From stunning scenery to numerous fall festivals, temps are ideal this time of year, hovering around 13 to 20 degrees Celsius. Known for producing some of Europe's finest white wines, fall is a beloved season in Austria when most major cities and small towns proudly host their own festival showcasing local Austrian food and wine. In Graz, the annual long table event showcases all the specialty foods the Styria region is known for. October in the Wachau Valley in northern Austria brings traditional celebrations in the weeks leading up to Thanksgiving. The Czech Republic. The Czech Republic is one of the best places to visit in October in Europe. The country boasts large forested areas all across the country, so going on an autumn road trip guarantees beautiful views along the way. The weather is still great for hiking, and you're likely to have at least a few sunny days. Czech mountain ranges and corresponding national parks mostly copy the borders. Whichever direction you decide to go, you're sure to find extremely beautiful fall foliage. But cities are lovely in autumn too. Prague is one of the best places to visit in October in Europe, with its high number of parks close to the city center. Romania. Romania is a beautiful Eastern European country that's famous for its Carpathian mountains, beautiful forests, and historical castles. It's also one of the best places to visit in October in Europe. If you decide to visit Romania during the autumn, you'll be rewarded by some spectacular autumn leaf colors. Autumn is the ideal period for beautiful hikes in nature, and tourist attractions will be less crowded compared to the summer months. Although there might be a little more rain, temperatures are pleasant, and the autumn will make Romania's forests and castles look even more as if they come straight out of a fairy tale. When it comes to tourist attractions, Romania has a lot to offer, and choices are quite diverse. Some of the most famous sites are the infamous Dracula's Castle, the stunning Palace Castle, which is said to be one of Europe's most beautiful castles, and the painted monasteries of Bukovina. But cities like Bucharest, Brașov, and Timișoara are well worth visiting too. Bucharest, for example, has a very rich history. It still has a lot of communist buildings that will make you travel back in time. On top of all that, Romania is also a true paradise for nature lovers. It's home to the best preserved forests in Europe, some beautiful mountains, and fantastic waterfalls like the Bigar waterfall. In short, Romania is a country that has something to offer to any kind of traveler. United Kingdom. Northern Ireland is definitely one of the best places to visit in October in Europe. Fall is a special time in Northern Ireland. People start storing the summer clothes away, and the raincoats and cozy jumpers find themselves back in the cupboards. Days start to get shorter, and the green on the ground is dotted with increasing brown-orange leaves. The trees go on fire with such ferocity of colors that you'll want to cuddle up with a pumpkin pie and a coffee and read a book. It is also a great time to visit England because the peak tourist season is over, and you can grab yourself a good travel deal and still enjoy the leftover summer spirit. While you can get all the colors and flavors of autumn in London, if you venture out, you will be greatly rewarded. Cotswolds and its small villages are a great place to explore the beauty of fall in England with picturesque walks. A road trip to the Lake District will blow your mind. Some of the best autumnal displays can be found in any of the 10 national parks, including the New Forest, the Lake District, or the South Downs. The gardens of stately homes owned by the National Trust are a good bit too. Another autumn tradition that is widely celebrated in England includes Halloween. Did you know that Halloween's roots stem from ancient Celtic traditions celebrating the harvest, the change of seasons, and the night the dead return to this mortal world? You should, however, consider packing warm clothing, as the weather can vary quite a lot within a single day. A good umbrella and a hoodie are musts, and the need for some sturdy waterproof shoes cannot be overlooked. Even if it rains all day, there's plenty to see and do here. You can enjoy a great pub with some great Ales and brews. England has a huge microbrewing scene, and the choices are virtually endless. It is also the time to enjoy pies, and while it is no match to fish and chips in terms of publicity, the variety is great, and the flavors are so sumptuous you will lick your plate clean. Scotland. While everyone jokes about Scotland's weather, the best time to visit is actually autumn. It really is one of the best places to visit in October in Europe. Why? This is when Scotland really shows off its landscape with its leaves turning golden. There is also a delightful fresh crisp in the morning air that stings your face and reminds you that you are alive. Although Edinburgh is a popular destination, one area in Scotland is particularly spectacular come October, and that region is called Perthshire. Often referred to as the Big Tree Country, in autumn, Perthshire becomes the New England of Scotland. Naturally, this is Scotland, so you should prepare for all 4 seasons. As the saying goes, there's no such thing as bad weather, just bad attire. Pack waterproof shoes or boots. The walks are relatively easy, but the paths are still soggy underfoot. Remember a good quality raincoat and your camera. Poland. Although it's getting a little more attention now, Poland is still quite an underrated destination. Not only does it have to be on your travel bucket list, but don't miss out on the opportunity to visit Poland in the fall. This country is known for its cold weather, but in early fall, temperatures are still pleasant enough to go on a city break or even take a road trip. Mid to late fall in Poland is colder and wetter, but you'll have more chances to be rewarded with some stunning fall foliage colors. Trust me, they don't call it Golden Polish Autumn, Złota Polska Jesień, for nothing. If you're looking for cities to visit in Poland in the fall, there are plenty of options. Warsaw, Szczecin, and Wrocław are some of the best places to visit in October in Europe. Warsaw's Łazienki Park wears orange and red tones, and you'll love the city's colorful old town, historical landmarks, museums, and food scene. You can also explore Poland by car, as there are many beautiful places that can be included in your itinerary. From charming towns like Zakopane, Słodwiny, and Malbork, home to the largest castle in the world, to scenic national parks like Tatra National Park and Białowieża National Park, Poland has it all. Luxembourg. Luxembourg is a beautiful country blessed with amazing scenery, beautiful towns, and historic castles. Luxembourg is definitely one of the best places to visit in October in Europe. That's the perfect time to see the best this country has to offer. You can choose to stay in Luxembourg City and enjoy the autumn colors, wandering the streets, and visiting the historic sites. Spending 3 days in Luxembourg City is a perfect amount of time to see what the city has to offer. From museums to historic sites, this UNESCO city has something for everyone. Being a green city, there are so many parks and gardens where you can pack a small picnic lunch and enjoy it there, or else find a restaurant with gorgeous views. October is also perfect if you wish to venture out into the amazing forests that Luxembourg is known for. Staying in a small town or even one of the brilliant campgrounds in a cute cabin will give you easy access to many of the beautiful walking tracks. And even if hiking in Luxembourg is not what you want to do, the colors will be all around you. After an eventful day of seeing the sights, you can come back and relax close to nature. Thanks for watching the video. If it helped you, leave me a like to support the channel, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss anything.